Hey, what's going on, y'all? I just thought I would share my very humble Star Wars collection, just to show you what I've gotten so far in the way of Black Series and some other things I've had for a while. I think I'm going to start on this wall over here. So this piece was done by my daughter's boyfriend with stencils and spray paint. I think he did a really nice job on it. Little TIE fighters and Vader, and of course the Star Wars logo. Thought that turned out pretty cool. We have the cardboard cutout of Vader that I got off Amazon. It's supposed to be pretty accurate height, 6'3", I think is what it is. So yeah, that's that. Now on the doorknob here, I have this little thing hanging here. These aren't the drawers you're looking for. Move along. So that's on one side. And on the other side, it's that. Always let the Wookiee in. So yeah. Well, it's hard to get on. There. Yeah, it's kind of cute. Now moving on to the closet. Gotta be careful not to step on my big old dog. Right in the way. So this closet, I just put in some LED lighting just to sort of illuminate everything. And you can see the video on that on my channel. I think I'll just start on this bottom shelf. So this little pin, this is from Jedi Fallen Order, the Purge Trooper helmet that you got with the game. I think this came from GameStop, I believe, if I remember correctly. This album is the original soundtrack from Empire Strikes Back. I've had that since in 1980. I was 9 when the movie came out, so I've had that since I was a kid. Now these 4 I found at Kroger from Galaxy of Adventures. These were the only 4 that I thought looked any good. I think the Vader actually looks really, really good. Looks kind of menacing the way they did his helmet, a little bit different from normal. But also the First Order Jet Trooper, Kylo Ren, and Chewie. Have a few little Lego things here, nothing special, but you know, they look kind of cute. The Naboo fighter, Anakin's pod racer, and that's from Force Awakens, the LIUV or the LUIV. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's got the little First Order troopers in there. I have this little framed piece here a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Now these two 12-inch figures, nothing special, not expensive, but I think they look kind of cool. Vader looks good, and I'm not a fan of the sequel trilogy, but I do think the troopers look good. So yeah, Sith Trooper. And in the way of Funkos, I only have 5. I have BB-8, a Sith Jet Trooper, a Knight of Ren, Vader. Now this is the light-up Vader. Yeah, and the Emperor, with a little lightning coming out of his hands. Now this album here, The Story of Star Wars, that is the movie on album, and it's also narrated. So as you're listening to the action of the movie, there's a guy that's actually narrating the story. And that's actually pretty cool to listen to. And I've had that since I was 6 or whatever, 7 years old, 1977. Now this is my Black Series shelf. This is all I got so far. I just started collecting these a couple of months ago. And I'm slowly building it. It's getting there. But I'll just start over here with the heavy battle droid. I have a second sister Inquisitor. The Child from The Mandalorian. I found that at a GameStop that was closing. I got that at a really good price. I believe I got the Off-World Jawa at the same GameStop. Really good price. The Death Trooper, Cassian, and Jyn came in a 3-pack. Zuckuss is the only bounty hunter I have. I'm kind of watching prices on Amazon because the bounty hunters all look so cool. I have to get all of them. So I just have Zuckuss right now. I have Archive Luke. Now, the young Lando, young Han, and Kira I found on Facebook Marketplace. Really, really good price. And I think they did a great job with the figures. I think they look really, really good. The face sculpts look really good. The outfits look cool. Yeah, so I had to grab those. Now the Imperial Probe Droid I really love, just because of the detail, and I really, really like how the lights from the closet shine in his eyes. You know, the way the lights are kind of going around the closet, going around the, you know, perimeter of the closet, sort of light up his eyes. I think that looks really, really neat. I have the Archive Scout Trooper. Now this Stormtrooper with blast effects, I'm not a big fan of these blast accessories, I should say. I'm not a big fan of these blast accessories. To me, they just look like orange blobs of plastic. But if you can get a light under them, then they look a little more like fire. So if I can figure out how to get a little light under each of these, even the small one actually looks pretty good. If you light it up, actually kind of looks like an explosion. Yeah. But if they're not lit up, they just look like orange pieces of plastic. Yeah, but the Trooper looks good with battle damage. We have the First Order Riot Trooper, even though the box says Stormtrooper. I believe this is called the Riot Trooper, and correct me if I'm wrong. He's got his little shock baton and his shield. Yeah, he looks good. The Sith Jet Trooper I really, really like. Again, not a fan of the sequel trilogy, but I think the Troopers look really, really good. He's red. Now DJ, I got for free in the same Facebook Marketplace trip. The guy didn't want him, so he gave me DJ. He did not want to go home with just one figure. So DJ was free. It's not one that I would have bought, but the figure does actually look pretty cool. Yeah, so we have Rey from Rise of Skywalker with D.O. I thought the figure looked good. It's the only reason why I bought it. You know, they did a great job on the face and the outfit. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren and Island Journey Rey. That was also from the same Facebook Marketplace trip. Great price on that. Couldn't pass it up. So, oops, I almost tripped over the dog. Jack, you're right in the way, bub. And on the top shelf, I just have the boxes up. Uh-oh. I hear another dog coming down here. Anyway, yeah, boxes on the top shelf right now. So next month I have the full Rebel set coming from GameStop on pre-order, 7 figures. So I'm probably going to have to shuffle some of these figures around, because if I try to put 7 more figures on this middle shelf, it might be a little crowded. So I'll probably move the boxes to the floor, find a spot for those 2 guitars, and have the boxes in the floor, and then start a new row of Black Series on the top shelf. But that's what the closet looks like, all lit up. Now these lights, you know, can change color. I can go Sith red. I could go blue. Blue actually looks kind of cool. Or green. Or I could go Mace Windu purple. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, so that's that. On this wall, or sitting on top of this little amplifier, I have that. My son found that for me. And my son also found this, both of these actually, at some function he was at. Can't remember where he was, but he picked those up for me. That Vader helmet's made out of steel. It's fan-made. And that is also fan-made, that little poster, hand-drawn, hand-painted, whatever. So that's that. And then up here, my wife found these for me from the original trilogy, just some little holographic pictures. I am hearing another dog. Oh, there he is. Hey, Bob. Hey, little man. Hey, Bob. A lab and a Frenchie. Yeah. Hey, little fella. All right. Moving on to the next room. Yeah, I was going to show those. So this stupid little Death Star lamp I got from Galaxy Box. I got totally gypped. And again, you can search my channel for the Galaxy Box video. Yeah, terrible. Now this box here has a bunch of old football and baseball and some old comics, but it also has all of my old Star Wars trading cards. I have about 6 stacks of them. Yeah, they're kind of neat to thumb through and, you know, look at. Very nostalgic. Hey, fella. Yeah. And there's a small stack here of some old Ralph McQuarrie, like concept art from Empire. Yeah, I got to find some folders to put these in. You know, have them in order where you can just look through them. Very nostalgic. I've had those since I was a kid. So this old laptop that just happened to run still, I got a second monitor and just have the screens mirrored, and put together a Star Wars screensaver that's just always running. Various images from the OT, Clone Wars, and The Mandalorian, and some fan art. Yeah, so that's always running. And then last but not least, on this wall over here, I just have these 3 little pictures from the OT. Yeah, so that's that. That's all I got. Just wanted to share and let you guys see my, you know, like I said, very humble collection. And you know, once again, I'm working on building the Black Series. So if anyone has any ideas on where to get the best prices, just let me know in the comments. But that's all I got for you. Just wanted to share, and if you like stuff like this, be sure and hit like and subscribe. I'm planning on doing more like figure reviews. I've already done a few of those, and you know, some other Star Wars stuff. Even though my channel used to be more of a drum channel, now it's kind of a mix of everything. But like I said, if you like this sort of thing, be sure and hit like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and we'll just see you guys next time.